Hello everyone, welcome back to Steadfast Skill Assessment Academy. Today we are going to learn the most important questions and answers for the role of a tiling supervisor, especially for skill assessment interview. What are the essential tasks you perform as a tiling supervisor? As a tiling supervisor, I oversee the preparation of surfaces by ensuring old tiles, grout, and adhesive are removed and any holes or cracks are filled. I ensure that surfaces are clean and ready for tile installation. I supervise the application of waterproofing systems, proper screening of shower and bathroom floors, and the correct placement of tiles. I manage the team to ensure tiles are cut, aligned, spaced, and grouted correctly while maintaining the highest standards of quality and safety. How do you identify occupational health and safety procedures required for tiling tasks? I identify occupational health and safety procedures by conducting a risk assessment of the work site and implementing appropriate safety measures. I ensure that my team follows all safety regulations such as using personal protective equipment, PPE, like gloves, helmets, and safety boots. I also make sure to adhere to local regulations, providing regular safety briefings and ensuring a safe work environment. Describe your experience in overseeing the laying of stone tiles and mosaic tiles. I supervise the laying of stone and mosaic tiles by ensuring my team follows proper installation and alignment methods to meet design specifications. I focus on the precision required for stone tiles and mosaic patterns, ensuring that intricate cuts and placements are handled accurately. I make sure that every aspect of the installation is consistent and aesthetically aligned with the project's design. Can you explain how you calculate the area for installation and determine material requirements for a project? I calculate the installation area by assessing the space that needs to be tiled, measuring accurately, and considering any irregularities in the area. I then calculate the number of materials needed based on the area size and layout. I ensure to factor in the types of tiles, fixtures, and fittings, while also accounting for wastage during cutting. I use this information to order the required number of materials and ensure the job runs smoothly without shortages. What tools and equipment do you commonly use as a wall and floor tiler? I utilize a range of hand tools such as hammers, chisels, measuring tools, miter tools, cutters, knives, hacksaws, sponges, and finisher. For tiling, I use tile cutting tools, grouting machines, caulking guns, and power tools like drills, screwdrivers, and grinders. Additionally, I use leveling equipment to ensure surfaces are flat and even. How do you maintain tools, equipment, and work areas to ensure safety and efficiency? I regularly inspect and maintain tools and equipment to ensure they are in good working condition. I keep work areas clean and organized to prevent hazards and maintain efficiency in completing tasks. How do you comply with Australian standards and regulations in your work as a wall and floor tiler? I comply with Australian standards and regulations by staying updated on industry requirements, following specific guidelines for tiling installations, and ensuring all work meets quality and safety standards. Describe a time when you worked independently as a wall and floor tiler. I have experience working independently on projects where I manage tiling tasks from start to finish, including preparation, installation, and finishing, while ensuring quality and adherence to project specifications. How do you communicate effectively with team members, tradespeople, and customers? I communicate clearly and effectively by listening attentively, following instructions, providing updates on progress, and addressing any concerns promptly. I maintain professional interactions to ensure smooth collaboration and customer satisfaction. As a tiling supervisor, how do you manage a tiling team on site? I manage my tiling team by assigning tasks based on each member's strengths and experience. I ensure clear communication about timelines, expectations, and safety standards. I regularly check the work being completed to ensure it meets the required quality and consistency. I also foster a collaborative environment where the team feels comfortable addressing issues or concerns. How do you ensure your team is following safety protocols on site? I ensure safety protocols are followed by conducting regular safety briefings before each shift and throughout the project. I ensure that all workers are equipped with the correct personal protective equipment, such as gloves, helmets, and safety boots. I also monitor the site for any potential hazards, such as tripping risks or improper handling of equipment, and make necessary adjustments. How do you handle conflicts within your tiling team on site? When conflicts arise, I first address them by listening to both sides and understanding their concerns. I then mediate the situation and find a fair solution that works for all parties involved. If needed, I step in to offer guidance and keep the team focused on the job. Maintaining a calm and professional environment is crucial for smooth operations. How do you ensure quality control and consistency in tiling installations? I ensure quality control by closely monitoring every stage of the installation, from surface preparation to tile setting and grouting. I check for proper alignment, spacing, and adhesive application. I also review the final finish to ensure no tiles are cracked or improperly set. Any issues are addressed immediately to avoid delays and maintain high standards. How do you ensure proper surface preparation before tiling? I ensure the surface is properly prepared by removing old tiles, grout, or adhesive. If needed, I use power tools to ensure the surface is smooth and level. Cracks or holes are filled with appropriate fillers, and the surface is cleaned of all debris. Proper preparation ensures better adhesion and a long lasting finish. How do you deal with tile cutting for intricate areas like corners or around pipes? I handle intricate cuts by carefully measuring and marking the tiles. I use tile cutting tools to make precise cuts for corners, edges, or around obstacles like pipes. I make sure to measure twice before cutting to avoid mistakes. For difficult cuts, I use a tile saw or specialized tools to ensure a clean and accurate result. How do you ensure client satisfaction during a tiling project? I ensure client satisfaction by keeping them informed about the progress of the project, addressing any concerns promptly, and ensuring the work is completed according to their specifications. I take extra care in understanding their requirements and delivering high quality work on time. Regular communication ensures they feel confident in the progress and outcome of the project. How do you manage client expectations and handle complaints or concerns on site? I manage client expectations by clearly discussing the project timeline, cost, and scope of work at the beginning. If concerns or complaints arise, I address them professionally, listen to the client's needs, and work with the team to resolve the issue. I ensure that the client understands the solution and make adjustments as necessary to meet their expectations. How do you ensure compliance with Indian construction and tiling standards on site? I ensure compliance by staying updated on local regulations and construction standards. I make sure that my team follows the required procedures for surface preparation, tile installation, and grouting. I also ensure that safety protocols, including the use of PPE and equipment handling, are strictly adhered to. Regular checks and a focus on quality control help maintain compliance. How do you ensure that your team uses the correct PPE and follows safety procedures? I regularly inspect that all team members are wearing the correct PPE, such as helmets, gloves, and safety boots. I also make sure that they follow safety protocols when using power tools or handling materials. Additionally, I conduct safety briefings before starting work each day to remind the team of the safety measures in place. How do you manage the timeline and ensure timely completion of tiling projects? I manage timelines by breaking the project into smaller tasks and setting milestones for each stage. I closely track progress and ensure that my team is working efficiently. I proactively address any issues that may cause delays and ensure that resources, such as materials, are on site when needed. If there are changes in the scope of work, I adjust the plan to stay on track. How do you ensure that materials are used efficiently on site? I ensure efficient use of materials by planning the layout carefully, which reduces waste. I monitor how materials are being used and make adjustments if necessary. I also ensure that no materials are wasted by accurately calculating the quantity needed for the project, and I supervise the cutting and disposal of leftover materials. How do you handle changes or unexpected challenges during a project? I remain flexible and adapt to changes by reassessing the project's requirements. If there are any unexpected challenges, such as damaged materials or changes to the design, I quickly inform the client and work with the team to come up with a solution. I make necessary adjustments in the schedule and material usage to minimize disruptions to the project. Thanks for watching. If you need more information, feel free to contact our registered migration agent, Sangam Kanna Yadav. If this video was useful for you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more informative videos.